Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of
What's the Trend?
You know the drill. I'm Casie Mason.
And I'm Aaron Weeks.
And hey Aaron, this is officially our 5th episode. We're trucking along.
Yeah, we are keep going. We're keep going. This is the train that will not stop.
I tell you, we've had so much fun with this podcast. It's really been just a cool outlet for us, of course, to do what we enjoy. But I think folks are enjoying it as well. At least we hope.
I like to think so. We've had good feedback so far. So yeah.
In case you are a first-time listener, of course, you can also watch this on different platforms, depending on what you're listening or watching this. But just to recap quickly, it's an entertainment podcast, first ever for 14 News. We have blazed the way. Trailblazing here. And we talk about a little bit of everything, hence what's the trend, what's trending in movies, music, pop culture. We break down some celebrity news, but we also keep it local if you're looking to plan your weekend or just want to know about what's going on in the tri-state. We have got it covered. So how you been feeling? Week 5.
I've been feeling great. I love it. It gets easier and easier as it goes. And also it was never hard to begin with, which is insane. One day we will release the unaired pilot of this show. But yeah.
And if I do say so myself, that too was pretty good.
We did
First
it in one
time
take.
On
We didn't have to stop. It was awesome.
We have so much fun in here. And of course, we put a lot of work into this show. I mean, let's give ourselves our flowers, Hey.
Might as well brag on ourselves.
So we've got some good stuff to cover today. Speaking of all that hard work we put into this show here, it's just a tough job, but someone's got to do it, Aaron.
Of course. We got a lot of local stuff.
That's right.
What are you looking forward to?
Well, thank you for asking. So I think that one thing that's exciting that's coming up, I wanted to share with you guys. This is a local event I wanted to talk about here. It's happening over at Holiday World, and it's actually the return of this event. It's called Friday Night Live. As I mentioned, it is at Holiday World, and what it is, it's a weekly event that features nighttime things like drink specials. They have live entertainment, and here's the coolest part to me, Aaron, is you get the chance to actually ride your favorite rides at nighttime. That's so cool.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. We used to be a family that frequented Kings Island in Cincinnati. So they would have the night rides, and it was so much fun to go on a roller coaster.
Yes.
And it's just like pitch black. There's no lights. It's just like you don't really know what's going on around the corner, but it's kind of the exciting part about it.
Yeah, it brings like a whole new vibe to the ride. At Disney, they do that Halloween party there, and it's just everything. It's the same ride you rode earlier in the day, but to do it at nighttime is just
it's a completely
really
different
cool.
feel.
And I mean, with live music and drinks, I mean, come on, that sounds like a good time if you ask me. So this is taking place every single Friday through October 24th.
That's amazing.
Plenty of opportunities to go. And I kind of mentioned it's like the fun way. It's sad to leave summer, but there are so many cool events, food, and all kinds of things that just get us in the fall spirit. So there's just one of them. All right, Aaron, I want to ask you the same question. What are you looking forward to? Here's some local events that you wanted to talk about.
Well, we've got a free event that I'm looking forward to, and it's absolutely free. It's taking place the first Friday of every month. It's at the Evansville Museum of Arts, History, and Science. It's called Free Fridays. Now, you can join them from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. for free admission to all the museum exhibits. And that begins actually this Friday, which is awesome. And that includes other dates are October 3rd, November 7th, and December 5th. And you can learn more about this actually when you visit museum.org.
Yes, that's right. We'll plug their
website. But we got that.
We got it out there. You get the point. We got the information out there. So you mean to tell me it's free 99?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, that's pretty cool. There are a lot of things that you can get a sweet deal on here. So those are just some local events that we wanted to cover in the tri-state. Always good to kind of maybe plan your weekend out. What are you looking forward to?
If you've never been to the museum too, because I've never been, perfect opportunity to go for free. Come on.
I mean,
you can't beat it.
That's right. Friday and free. Those are two good words that go together in my book.
I love it.
Okay. So for our movie portion of our podcast here, my friend, I'm going to let you take it away because this story is kind of wild. We're going to talk about this in the news.
It's kind of nuts. I did not realize it until I was looking into it, but now, in a little bit of movie news, Amazon is being sued over their buying option.
Crazy.
And I had no idea about this.
Yeah, this is wild.
And that comes for movies and TV series, which is nuts. It's a class action lawsuit that was filed against Amazon over a bait and switch claim. Basically, where the company, it's alleged that misleads consumers into...
Yes, break this down for us, Aaron.
Into a lot of legal jargon may happen, so bear with me. It leads on consumers, they allegedly, for the permanent record.
Just for the record.
Into believing that they purchased a movie or a TV show when they're only actually getting a licensed version of it to watch it, which basically means it can be revoked at any time. And it's on its website. Platform, like there's this kind of like a, there's like a terms and agreement type thing,
which none of us read. Let's be honest.
None of us read it.
Let's
be honest. But it's in the fine print where you receive a license for the video, but you don't actually own it.
Rude.
Well, that's
bamboozled us is what they've done.
Truly, that's why I'm such a big supporter of physical media. I know it's very like archaic at this point, and streaming is easier in that sense, but if I'm going to own a movie, I want to actually have it, because things like this can go away. I
know. Those good old days of like visiting a Blockbuster. We were actually talking about Blockbusters in the newsroom the other day. Of course, half the people we work with are like, huh? What? Papaw, Meemaw, speak up. What are you talking about? It's crazy to think the hype that one felt. Take me back here. Come back with me.
You had that scanner keychain thing.
Yes. You and a friend are going to have a sleepover on like a Friday or Saturday. Hey, let's go to the movie store and let's go rent a movie. Then you show up and you're like, is it gonna be in, especially those new ones. They'd have like 20 copies, and you would just hope that when you pull, or then some places had the little keychain. That's right, you'd go up there. And here was a big trick back in my day. My mom would always say, well, go ask if anyone's returned one recently, and then see if it's if it's available at the desk. Oh my gosh, good times. Kids will never know. And there was always a tanning bed somewhere too in the
that is
why were there always tanning
yes.
Tanning and movies, they go hand in hand. So anyways, well, there you
have it.
You
can watch Final Destination 3 while you're tanning.
While you're tanning. Oh,
if you know, you know.
We're not going to break that one down for you. So, so as you mentioned, just it can really be revoked at any time. And on its website and its platform, Amazon's just saying like they're telling people that they are buying a movie. But if you really read that fine print, then it says, well,
you're buying it for as long as it's on Amazon.
Well, that's rude, Amazon.
It's rude. It's rude. I don't agree with it. But, like that's why I don't buy movies on streaming platforms. I know that's like a little archaic of me to do, never. But I'll rent it. I'll rent it because I know guaranteed, like, okay, I'm not spending that extra $10 for it to maybe disappear. But this is a nice little warning for people who are thinking about doing that. Yes.
I know. It's just so amazing how we can so easily, like if you wanted to rent a movie, you could I remember even like going to a Redbox, that was kind of the really modern thing. Of course, going to the movie store, and now we just sit on our couch, click of a button, you own it. I think we have a couple movies on our Amazon, and my husband Will and I are like, oh yeah, I think we accidentally bought these movies, and we're like, we're just trying to rent them, but technology is hard.
Technology's hard.
That's a good heads up that you provided for our listeners today, though, Aaron. So when we're taking us back here, 6-change CD player in the car.
You
were cool if you had that.
You know what? I love it because my car still has a CD player in it.
Mine does too.
So, well, listen, I'm not buying a new car anytime soon. So if that tells you how old it is, CD players in there. I will say it sounds a lot more like crisp, I guess, is the only word I can think of, instead of like on your phone. It's nice. I like it, but
I wish I would have kept more CDs.
Me too.
They were also scratched up and skipped. And
my mom had like the original Alanis Morissette, Jagged Little Pill.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh my! Talk about
a reset.
Whoa. I remember having those. Not Pac-Man. What are they called? A Discman, or what are they?
Oh my gosh! Why am I blanking on
I know
that?
I can't think of it either. Walkman. They said Pac-Man. You picked. See, this is why we're close. We are on the same wavelength.
We'll pick it up when you put it down.
Exactly. I was like, you'll think of it if I don't. Yes, Walkman. And I remember when they finally came out with like the skip free one, where if every step you took, the CD wasn't skipping on you. And I had the cassette player too back in the day. I used to hear a song on the radio I liked. I would put the tape in. You'd have to hurry up when
you'd have to do it quick.
Yes. So kids these days, they'll never know.
Know. What was your first CD?
Oh, that's a great question. Okay.
I'll tell you mine.
You go first. What was yours?
It was a Christmas gift. It tells you everything you need to know about me. Britney Spears, Baby One More Time.
There you have it.
There it is.
It adds up. Oh my gosh. And what a bop. What a good one to have in your collection. So and little did we know. the the career that would take off.
Hello. So, here we are.
I'm trying to think. Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. What was my very first CD? You know what? I know what it was. It was one of the Now CDs.
Okay.
I don't remember what number, but it was one of the very low numbers as to not age myself. So I wish I could say it was like Now 400. It was Now 2.
No, that's what I call music 2.
Now I feel old.
No.
All right. So moving on here, some movie news. We're going to recap some box office just from the holiday weekend and everything. Just continuing into movies here. Just a quick recap of the Labor Day weekend box office results. Say that 5 times fast. So Freaky or Friday, we talked about that on our podcast. It actually took 4th place with, get this, $6.5 million.
Not bad.
Hey, Jamie Lee, Lindsay Lohan, killing it. Caught Stealing, starring Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz. Now, I do want to see this. It looks really good. Too. Made its debut at number 3 with $7.8 million. And here you go. The 1975 classic Jaws made its return to theaters this weekend and took 2nd place with $8.1 million. You go, nostalgia. I love it. We love a throwback. And then Weapons. Now, this scared the crap out of me.
I've seen that.
Did you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, this movie, Weapons, it's a thriller.
Yes.
You can categorize it as a thriller.
Yeah.
And it's got
horror elements to it, but it's mainly like a mystery thriller.
How would you break it down for people? So you've seen it.
Yes.
And it was number 1. So.
I suggest going in blind.
Okay.
Just kind of like, I've seen the trailer and I saw nothing else.
Okay.
I saw TikToks out of context, so I'm like, it's not spoiled for me whatsoever. But basically, it's just like a whole kindergarten class just disappears in the night. They all run in like a V formation. You've seen it.
I've seen the preview, and the preview was it was so creepy.
Kids are
These
creepy.
kids like throw their arms out like little birds.
Yes.
And then just run into the darkness.
Kids are creepy.
Kids are creepy
I stand
anyways.
by it.
I believe I have one. She's a little creepy. She'll talk to herself in her room at night. I'm hoping they're just her stuffed animals, but I don't know. Maybe they can see things we can't. So
oh gosh.
My sister told me when their little boy, who's now 16, when they he started, sleeping in his own bedroom. And she said there would be times that like she would roll over in the middle of the night and he would just be like standing by her side of the bed.
Nope.
And because he had to need a drink of water, had to go to the bathroom. And she said, but for a split second, all the scary movies we've seen throughout our life just like come racing back. And she was like, oh my gosh, it would scare the crap out of her. And all the kid wanted was water. But I'm with you on that. So the basis back on track here is, the movie is Weapons. It took the number 1 spot, earned $10.2 million, and it's really got these creepy kids running into the darkness. And we don't know why.
I would be remiss if I did not say yesterday I went to see Jaws in the theater.
And this is why you are What's the Trend co-host, Aaron Weeks.
Hello.
See, I got to step up.
I got to tell you, seeing like a movie that's been out and you've seen on DVD and on streaming, it's such a different experience in the theater because there are things that you kind of pick up that you may have missed. Yeah. Because, sometimes you're looking down at your phone or doing something.
I always catch it when it's on TV and there's commercial breaks. And now, didn't you see it in IMAX?
I did see it in IMAX, and it was nuts.
I'm sure it was.
It was nuts. It's just like right there, so close. And it is like, it's a horror movie, basically. It's like, I don't want to say a monster movie, but I mean, it's as close as you can get with Steven Spielberg.
I mean, listen.
But and I just realized when I was watching it, I'm like, the shark really isn't in it a lot. And it's all of that suspense leading up to it. Yes. That's the scary part of it, which I love.
And honestly, now that you said that.
The power of suggestion. Yes. Is what really gets me going with that movie.
I have a lot of respect when a movie can scare the crap out of me and it not just be a bunch of blood, guts, and gore.
No.
I need to, that build, that suspense. Now that is when it was a good, well thought out movie, and then you need a good ending. When you have a great movie and then the ending just sucks, you're like, come on now, that's so frustrating.
I hate it.
I wish we could get paid to be like, I could like watch a movie before it was released, and be like, okay, here's where you went wrong. Let's fix this. Let's go back and film. Like instead of a food critic, I just want to be a movie critic.
I would love that.
That'd be great.
That'd be so much fun.
Let's send in our applications tomorrow. Sorry, 14. We won't leave. We promise. We're staying here for the long haul.
Yes.
But they did just we just gave you a show, guys. Come on. but truly to be like a movie critic and say like, oh, you disappointed us here.
Yeah.
But yeah, suspenseful films. What's one of the best suspenseful, scary, I guess, scary films that you really enjoy? Like, I love the original Halloween.
Halloween is good. My favorite is the original I Know What You Did Last Summer. Yes. I love the just the stalking aspect of like the slow walk. Like, he knows he's going to get to them.
Oh my gosh.
And I would be remiss if I didn't shout out to Scream. Such a good movie. The original good. Scream. You got to watch it if you haven't. Drew Barrymore. Neve Campbell deserves an Oscar.
She deserved a little gold statue for that role.
Awards at that woman.
You know, Halloween
and she's coming back for Scream 7.
Okay. Yes. I see Halloween's coming up. I'm thinking we may have maybe we'll do like a special Halloween podcast where we break down in the movie segment of our show some of our top like horror films that we enjoy.
You know, it'd be cool if we like had people comment on what they would like us to watch and do a little review on it.
And hey, that's where, you know, I know we always say it's at the end of the show, but just to plug it here real quick, we do love feedback. All positive, of course.
Of course. I mean, we'll take the negative and work with it. But you know what? We love a good.
We've been talking about maybe having some guests on our show soon. So just stand by, guys. We got a lot of things planned.
We got some exciting news soon.
Well, I'm glad you saw Weapons, and I'm glad that it took home the #1 spot because it looked like it was well done.
It was very well done.
Really spooky.
It was very well done.
Okay, we talked movies, and now, Aaron, I'm going to let you take this one over because we're going to be talking, I love MTV VMAs. They're coming up. So exciting.
I feel like they didn't have them one year, or maybe I'm wrong. May have been pandemic time, but yeah.
It was all a black hole of time, a blur.
Such a blur.
I don't remember
that
much.
I don't ever want to tread back into that. But yeah, I think we skipped a year because of that.
We did. I think life just took pause there.
Took over. But yeah, so Lady Gaga is set to perform at the VMAs, and she leads with the most nominations this year, clocking in at 12, which is nuts.
That's insane.
I love it. And the last time she performed at the VMAs was actually, I answered my own question.
There you go, back in 2020.
This had to have been way before the pandemic that happened then.
Yeah, I remember there was a year that I think they set out. In fact, and you're onto something because the CMTs, I don't think they had a CMT award in country music world here. Oh, yeah. They took a year off, which they do sometimes because sometimes they're trying to find like what media they're going to partner with. Like, is it going to be on NBC or CBS?
It's the same thing with the Golden Globes. They didn't have it that one year.
You know, that's fine. It makes absence makes the heart grow fonder,
exactly.
my friend.
But yeah, she performed with Ariana Grande, Rain on Me, which is one of my favorites, I must say. And, you know, other performers this year include Doja Cat, Post Malone, and Jelly Roll, and it's going to be a fun time, and that's going to be airing on Sunday, 8/7 Central.
I mean, that's a great lineup, Aaron.
I think so, of course, yeah.
Okay, so we were talking Ariana Grande a second ago.
Yes.
Speaking of her, she has officially announced that she's going to be returning to the stage for the Eternal Sunshine Tour. Love the name of that. That's great. Aaron is doing a clap, if you can't see him right now, clapping his hands for this sweet angel. So talented.
Absolutely.
So talented. You cannot, her voice, I mean...
I'm such a fan.
I try to sing along in the radio, and it's like, oh gosh, did I just hit a cat? Because it's not great.
You can try to hit the high notes, but man,
you can always try. You can reach for the stars as much as you want.
What a talent!
She's great, and it's been neat to see her career evolve. We talked about Disney and Nickelodeon stars on last week's episode, and hey, here's one of them. So this comes after the latest release of her 7th studio album, Eternal Sunshine, which is where she got the name for the tour, of course. And this is her first tour, and I was wondering how long it had been, Aaron, and it's been 6 years, and it's going to kick off in Oakland, California in June of next year, so there's plenty of time to get amped up, grow out those long ponytails, you guys. Get ready for it. Tickets are going to go on sale, though, beginning September 9th, so we wanted to bring it up here on today's show to kind of give you guys a heads up.
I'm really excited. I would love to go. We'll see. I don't know.
If you need a +1, I know a gal.
I would love it. That would be awesome if we did an episode from there.
And if 14 wanted to fund it, guys.
We're looking at you.
We're staring right at you.
Come on now.
Well, listen, I'm in if you want me to go. We joked last week, not last week, but one of our shows, we talked about going to, comedy specials.
Yeah.
And there's a few artists, though, that, I totally would love to go see live. She's one of them. So,
oh my gosh,
book it, Aaron. We'll go to Oakland.
I'm not a huge, live performance person, I guess you would say. Concerts, it goes one of two ways. I have to be... Have to be really
He's hitting the microphone.
I'm hitting the mic. I'm just breaking everything,
He's very passionate about Ariana.
I am. That is not a lie. But I would definitely go see her. Her and Dua Lipa.
Yes. Oh, my niece loves Dua Lipa, and we'll be talking more pop
taste.
stars later in the show. And hey, speaking of pop rap stars, this next segment we're going to break down.
Yes.
We're on our celebrity news topic now here in the podcast. Aaron, gonna let you take this one away.
Of course. Yeah.
It's been fun to watch.
It's been fun to literally watch. In a little bit of celebrity news, Cardi B's civil trial is underway in Los Angeles. And reports say a woman who was working as a security guard in 2018 in a medical building claims that the rapper violently assaulted her.
Cardi.
I swear. But now Cardi says, and she testified to this, that she never touched, scratched, or spat at her at the security guard. And the security guard alleges that the rapper assaulted her outside of the obstetrician's office. Mm-hmm. And Cardi says that the security guard was trying to record her on the phone as she was trying to go to an OBGYN appointment.
Listen, that is, boundaries. We have to have boundaries, folks.
Especially when you're pregnant. Come on.
I know. It's one thing if she were going to a teeth cleaning, but come on now.
Yeah. And the security guard, Cardi says the security guard is just trying to get money from her, which, I mean...
Wouldn't be surprised.
I would not be surprised. But her testimony has been streamed online, and it's all over TikTok. And
it's a she said, she said situation.
I've been cracking up, and I know the rest of the world has because of her lawyer or the counter lawyer.
Yes.
I don't know what they're called.
I know, right? The prosecutor, the defense. We're going to go
one of
with
the two. The one that's
really
not
smart
on her
person
side.
With the briefcase.
Yeah, the one that's not on Cardi B's side. She has facial expressions for each question, and I must say the questions are...
ridiculous.
Stupid.
Yes. Stupid.
I'll just be honest. Stupid. Yes.
I mean, don't hold back because I'm with you.
And there was like one that I saw this morning actually where Cardi was sleeping during one of the depositions.
That is amazing.
It's amazing.
I mean, what a savage move. That's what the kids say now, that's just savage of her, which means like she does not give a crap and we love it. She is so funny.
She stands on business. I love it.
I love it. My favorite when she was breaking, like she gets so sassy with the questions, which I think if I got up there, I'd be the same way. They were like, and what color was your hair? She's like, what day?
Yeah.
And then he was asking her and she's like, how long are your nails? And she's like, well, it depends. It
was cracking me up. She was like, these are wigs.
Yeah, these are wigs, sir. And he was like, oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I just think she's so funny. And regardless of what, we hope it didn't actually happen because we never condone assault.
Right.
But truly, I'm sure, I'm sure that she encounters a lot of stuff like that. People, when you have that amount of money, that amount of fame.
You got to think about Britney Spears in the early 2000s.
Oh, our girl.
I'll
never look at an umbrella the same.
I never looked at a pair of clippers the
care.
same. We do. We love her. We love Britney Spears. Come on our show.
I know, right? We said we were.
I know she's a listener. Come on.
Our one listener's Britney.
Love it.
Could you imagine? But yeah, Cardi B. We were rooting for you, girl. We hope you didn't do this, and hopefully the truth.
The truth
shall set you free.
Absolutely.
It will come out. So
yes.
I know there's been so many high profile celebrity just courtroom and they are just pure entertainment for us regular folks. I'm like, y'all just keep being crazy in Hollywood.
You remember the one with Gwyneth Paltrow where he like sued her but she like owed $1?
Yes.
Love.
My favorite was the Johnny Depp Amber Heard debacle.
I couldn't get enough.
I couldn't either.
I couldn't get enough of it.
But no, it's hilarious because they're really not, no one's above the law, even in Hollywood.
Nope.
And but they do have to handle those differently because they are such high profile celebrities. And all I know is if I was ever to take the stand, I would tell the truth, Elwood style. So.
Absolutely.
I promise. I solemnly swear to.
I was washing my hair.
Unless they ask me my true hair color, and then I will lie on the stand. So.
Fair enough. I get it.
Well, anything else on that topic? Because we have been wanting to talk about that one all week.
We've been wanting to talk about that one week.
It's funny. Aaron and I, we love doing this so much that when we record an episode. And then it goes out, and then I can't wait to get back in here and do another one.
I know. It's like, we look forward to it every week. It's so much fun. You guys don't even know. Like, behind the scenes, we're just, like, getting everything together and just being like, okay, who's going to talk about what? What did you bring to the table? Here's what I brought to the table. And it's just so much fun, and I hope you guys are having fun too.
Yes, and there's always something. I thought we will have something to talk about. We even have to cut some topics.
Some topics had to get cut.
Sorry,
Sometimes we have to save things for a later date.
Yes,
which is totally fine.
We've already got stuff for next week's show.
Yes.
And speaking of topics, not to cut, but we are going to condense because, listen. we appreciate our non-Swifties hanging in there with us. We know we've had some Taylor talk the past couple of episodes.
I've heard from our non-Swifties, and they say,
they have
stop talking about Taylor.
They have spoke.
And listen, you know what? It's totally valid to suggest that because we have been talking about her a lot lately.
We understand.
But we're going to fly through this
this will be quick. This will be super quick.
We're going to give you like a 30-second rundown.
Okay, 3 quick things here. We're going to talk about Travis Kelce's coach, the ring outing, and the dress selling out.
Of course.
Quickly, Travis Kelce's high school coach did give his congratulations, which was kind of cool to see. That, you know, you have to remember, like, Travis was just a normal kid in high school. Taylor was not, but Travis was. Cool to see his, coach speaking out there. I think you saw that clip more than me. Anything else to add on that?
No.
No. We're keeping our non-Swifties happy.
He just offered his congratulations, which is awesome.
A blast from the past. Kind of cool there. I wonder if they still stay in touch, you know? Maybe. All right. Maybe.
Jinx.
Oh, Jinxie. Look at us, best friends. We're back at it. I wonder if he'll get invited to the wedding.
Maybe. That'd be so cool.
Still waiting for our invitation, but anyways.
I have belief it's in the mail.
I have hope.
I like to think so.
Yeah. Here we go. We're so positive.
We are.
Wow.
Actually, I'm never positive, but you know what? I'm faking it for you guys. I love you.
He's doing great. He's trying his best. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce made their first appearance as an engaged couple at the Cincinnati Bearcats versus Nebraska Cornhuskers game at Arrowhead Stadium.
You have to do it with an accent.
I had to do it with an accent. And of course, in Kansas City. So we just wanted to briefly mention that. If you are watching this episode, I believe we'll be able to pop up some photos and kind of see. Just obviously, the reason we're talking about this is she had to get out, show off the ring for the very first time. We've all been there. And my favorite is in all those photos, she's holding her cup with her left hand. She's got her little ring on display there. I was like, girl, you're right-handed.
You've got to.
I mean, listen, we're based. I got my nails done so fast after I got engaged because you got to show it off.
You got to.
And then finally, I'll let you touch base on this one.
Basically, the engagement dress, the dress that she was wearing when she got engaged is completely sold out.
That's crazy.
Within couple of hours.
Did they know who the designer was or where it was from? Or was it American Eagle? Or
that'd be awesome, honestly.
It's like some basic store. It's from Target.
Yeah, why not? But I looked up the retailer. I forgot who it is, but I just read the headline that it's completely sold out.
That's so funny.
And it makes sense. People love this woman.
Which reminds me, I bought one. I reached down in my bag and pull one out.
It's for me.
Yeah, here you go, Aaron. We're matching. We'll both wear the same thing that they wore, those photos.
That'd be awesome.
And again, congrats to them. Yeah. We won't stay on that topic long. In fact, anything else you want to add?
I am good.
We've covered it.
Yeah,
We'll move on. We had to mention.
We had to do it.
The ring had its first outing. Yeah. Some love from some old high school family friends there, coaches, and then of course the dress.
The iconic dress. But speaking of iconic dresses worn by iconic people, we are remembering Princess Diana's passing. Yes. It happened 28 years ago, and she died in Paris in that car crash that's been covered in every documentary about her. And she was being chased by paparazzi, and she was only 36 at the time, which I had no idea she was that young.
Yes, that chills me to my bone because, again, I won't disclose my age, but very close in age. And it's just one of those things. This story, I was very, obviously we were kids or maybe not even born yet. And, but this is just one of those, she was just a symbol to the world, left a lasting legacy on the world in a good way. We could truly go on and on. I don't even really know how to get my thoughts together, where to begin on this, but Princess Diana, beloved, and so tragic.
And
what happened?
People just loved her, I think, because she was so approachable and real. Not saying that the other royals aren't real, but she didn't follow the rules completely, and I think people appreciated that about her.
We loved it. She was our Miss Congeniality.
She was. She's would be seen spending time with the kids and doing those little races with the other parents, and it was just fun to watch her kind of go against the grain of what was expected of her.
Yeah, she was a true just had a good heart.
Absolutely.
And it was just one of those things,
tell.
genuine.
Yes.
Of course, we followed the boys as they grew up. My older sister had a photo of Prince William from Teen Bop magazine in her room.
Bop.
Is that right? Teen Bop.
It's gotta be.
Woo, taking us back.
Love.
And I remember thinking, oh, he's so cute. And then of course there was Harry. And then now that there's just something basically what I'm trying to say is there's just something about the royals. I mean, even still today.
Yeah.
And I think it's kind of cool, in my opinion, my humble opinion. I think that Princess Kate embodies a lot of who Diana was.
Me and my friend Hannah, we've talked about this a lot.
Shout out Hannah.
Shout out Hannah. We love you.
We love you.
We've talked about Kate Middleton a lot and how just like elegant, classy, she carries herself with such grace.
Makes me sick. No,
I mean,
I wish I could be half that graceful.
I wish, but she is going to be a great queen when we come to that point.
Yes, well said, Erin Weeks. You know, she is the definition of, my dad always says she's just class.
Yes.
She's class act. We love the royals. We, again, could have a whole separate show just breaking them down, because you watched The Crown, right?
I did. Yeah. I really enjoyed it because there's so much, and I know some of it's fictionalized, obviously, but just to see like where it started with Queen Elizabeth to where we ended up at the very end. And sadly she passed during production, but they had such an like moving tribute to her at the very end. I loved it.
That's one of the shows I'm going to commit to eventually and watch. So
you've got to, like, now that it's all out, doing it like year by year, it was a hassle.
Oh my, it was a commitment.
I mean, it aired in like 2016 and it just ended this year.
That's like, I've always wanted to get on the Grey's Anatomy train, but I don't know where
it's too
where
far
to hop
gone
on.
at this
She's
point.
gone. She has left the station. Speaking of Diana, one thing when we were talking about covering this in today's show, I was going to bring up to you was my older sister. I talk about her a lot on this podcast. I love her. She's the best. But she, because some of the topics we talk about kind of hit her. We're 5 years apart. Hit her time frame a little bit more than mine. And I remember she had one of the Beanie Baby, the Princess Diana bear.
Oh,
it was purple with the white rose.
Okay, Moneybags McGee.
Right, I know. Back in the day, and that thing was sacred. She was like, "Don't you ever touch that, Teddy."
People put it in like glass boxes.
Yes, hers was in a little glass box. You're fine. I'm over here sipping my water. We cough. I think last week I sneezed. It's fine. But no, it was so funny because I remember that, and it was so. Tell me I can't have something. I'm going to want it even more. And it would just sit up on her dresser, and I was like, I'm going to play with that bear someday.
One day.
And I think most her Beanie Babies have been tossed aside, unfortunately, RIP friends, but that is one that she saved, and so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I remember the Princess Diana bear when it came out. But yeah, overall, I'm not doing this segment the justice I wanted to. The words are there. I mean, I was so young when she was taken from us, but even then, I just would have loved her. I just think she's just a beloved symbol.
She was just cool.
Yeah.
Also, like, she was just dressing in like normal people clothes, high tops with high socks. Just cool. She didn't have to try.
She wasn't a regular princess.
Absolutely.
She was a cool princess.
Yes. That revenge dress. Come on now.
Oh my. The revenge dress. Wasn't it black?
It was black with a low cut and just, oh gosh.
It's funny.
She knew how to get back.
She did. That a girl now. That's not a princess. That's a queen.
That is a queen.
All right. Let's see where we are here on our show. Are we moving to sports now? I believe so.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go for it.
Yeah. Well, this isn't really sports news, but it is very sports adjacent.
There we go.
So moving into that, it's high school football season, as you know, as everybody in the tri-state knows, which officially means it started again. And when I say it is Touchdown Live. Now, if you don't know what Touchdown Live is, let me walk you through real quick. Our sports team, sports reporters, Aaron Hancock, Max Parker, they return once again for their streaming show Touchdown Live, and that actually premieres every Friday. I used to clip it. I used to work every Friday night, and I would put it on the website.
Yes, so you know all about it.
I would watch it, whether I wanted to or not. I watched it.
We're forced to watch.
Yes, but they do. In all seriousness, they do such a good job with it. They put so much time and effort into it, and there's a whole team of people that come and film the games for us, and we're just so thankful for the help.
If you haven't checked it out, highly recommend
should.
it.
If you're a sports fan that happens to be listening to this, definitely check it out. It's a really well-produced show.
Well, that's why Aaron wanted to mention this on this week's show. Again, we highlight some local events you can check out, and here's a locally produced, so much heart and soul put into this package that you guys can enjoy, indulge, and binge as much as you want.
I think they just need a little special shout-out because I've seen some of it this year, and it just gets better every year.
Yes,
They're
I love that
so
you were
good.
a part of it too. So
oh yeah, I mean, like not a huge part of it,
listen.
but it got on the website.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. But you know, it premieres every Friday, and it's streaming. You can stream it on our app or on our website. All you have to do is just go to our sports tabs and click Touchdown Live, and it's going to be right there for you. They do it right after our 10 o'clock show every Friday.
Okay.
Definitely check that out.
Thanks for mentioning that, Aaron. I feel like Aaron really, like I said, that was a good, it still is in our sports category. So sports adjacent. I like what you said. Okay. And we're going to end today. This is so funny because I'm actually looking over your shoulder in the hallway and I just saw Jeff Lyons pop up. He's needing the studio now because he hosts his show Inside Look, which is so amazing. If you have not checked it out, I actually listened to as many episodes. I won't say all of them. I think maybe there were 2 I didn't listen to, but before starting this job, and I got to know about all the faces behind the scenes, some folks that work here in front of the camera, you name it, that he has taken the time to introduce to us via this show. Jeff does a great job.
Amazing job.
He is a tri-state treasure, as I call him.
Oh, local celebrity.
And
Jeff
bless
Lyons.
his heart, he listened to all of the episodes of our show.
Which I'm like, oh gosh, I hope you didn't get bored.
Couple things I regret saying. No. I was like, Jeff, I hope you still like us. No, he knows he could tell we are having fun with this. He gets to see a little looser side of us.
Absolutely.
So here's the deal. We were honored. We received an email, Aaron. Yes. I'll let you take it away.
We received the email of all emails. He asked us to be guests on his podcast, which is going to be coming up later this month. We'll let you guys know probably next week what date it's going to be coming out. But yeah, we were on Jeff's podcast. We hope to get him on here soon. TBD. We're going to have a crossover episode, but it's going to be awesome.
I said it's like when Saved by the Bell and Family Matters, like when Urkel was on Saved by the Bell and vice versa. So.
It was such a good interview and crossover. Great. He's such a good guy, and it's the most I've really ever talked to him that much. We worked nights together for so long, but he's so busy. I don't want to just be like, hey, Jeff, what are you doing?
It's just a different side of Jeff Lyons that you get to experience.
You get to know him on a personal level, too.
We talked a little bit about what it's like to be podcasters.
Yeah.
And just, he asked us some really great questions about our show. We got to explain to people on his audience base what we are doing with this. And then we also asked him some questions. He gave us some good advice.
Yes.
Now that we are podcast, professionals now. And so we just hope you can check that out. Just stand by for that episode. Show Jeff some love and support. Maybe check out his show Inside Look if you haven't already. And like I said, I think they're about to film an episode here.
I think they are.
Overall, though, anything else you want to add about this week? Oh, I gotta say, fall is in the air.
Fall is in the air.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Sweatshirts are about to come out before we know it. But thank you guys again so much. And you can again find us on our streaming platforms: Amazon, Apple. Not Facebook. I don't know where I was going.
I blanked. We're everywhere.
All the places.
Yes, you know
YouTube. Obviously, you can go to our podcast page, and we'll be right there, right next to Inside Look. But
I love the reminder that you can watch this, and you'll see all the clips and videos and pictures of the.
We're allowed to show all the clips and stuff that we obviously can't on YouTube.
Yes.
But I highly recommend going to our page and watching it.
14news.com. Go to
Absolutely.
the podcast tab and click on
What's the Trend?
Well, that'll do it for episode number 5. We did it, Aaron.
Love it.
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye.